Winners focus on winning and losers focus on winners. If I focus on all these people who are winning around me and I just got jealous and I compared myself, I'm a loser. It sounds so simple, but a lot of people aren't focused on making money. And I always will advocate for an open relationship and polyamorous relationship. It just makes sense. Like, be real. It's more honest this way. He wanted monogamy, so we tried it his way.
Yeah.
And he cheated on me, and I was just like, bro.
What? Wait,
it's-
hold on.
You know what I mean?
If your girl cheated on you, what would you prefer her to do with the guy?
I would
It's
take
the
her
thing.
back if she doesn't. like
what?
if my girl's like, babe, I cheated on you. I'm like, did he? She's like, nah. Oh, come here, babe.
We could definitely use another camera.
We really could. This really is a down bad show.
This is a down bad show because we have down bad budgets.
I feel like you guys should have, like, why don't you
No,
guys
no,
have two
no, no. This is
cameras?
very on brand because
Yeah.
this whole, not only are we emotionally down bad, our finances are also down
Oh,
bad.
shut up, Jimbo.
They're actually not. I
You're-
tell Jimmy after
He's
every
Mr.
episode.
No,
Money
we
bags
are
over
we
here.
are on brand. All right, we are not gonna buy any more equipment.
I send Jimmy like a like an Excel sheet of things we should buy. He just sends it back and says no.
We were on a yacht. I don't know.
Yeah. How do we have Blue Yeti mics and we're on yachts on the weekend? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
I like the priorities, though.
How are we hosting at clubs?
And we have one mic
Yeah, okay. I blew all the budget
on hose.
on the yacht and on the club. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If it weren't for this weekend, we would have enough money for all the equipment and an extra camera.
I can't wait. That makes my job easier.
Whoa.
What? I mean, this is a nice. This is cool. You
That's
can
like-
see
Yeah.
all three of us at the same time.
Wow.
Right?
That's
Wow.
I'm trying to
crazy.
be.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Dang.
Hey, we have the reoccurring cast members of the Down Bad show. Some of the most down bad people. No, we're actually not down bad. We're actually.
I'm down up.
We're
I'm
up good.
We're,
Up
we're,
good.
we're up. We're all up. And speaking of, I've been aging.
You've been aging?
I've been aging. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like a sensei.
I just you know, we were at the club because I just turned 27.
Happy
Damn.
birthday.
Damn. Like Kevin
Thought you
Hart
were
meme.
17.
Damn. 27?
Yeah. How old are you guys?
I'm 25.
25, you.
19.
I'm 19 on the internet, but I'm 25 in real life.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Gabe tells all the girls when he pull up to the high schools. But
Sir.
so yeah.
First of all, you pull up there with me.
He drives you there.
And at least I say 19, you say 17. Okay? So in retrospect, I'm not that bad compared to you.
Blue tomato.
Oh, man.
Because it'll be the one,
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
Trying to slide on the seniors.
I'm
Oh,
there.
man. But you know, after 27 long years, I think I compiled 27 really empowering life lessons. Yes.
Like saving money on podcast mics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think. Oh man.
Did you learn that this year? Is that number
I-
27?
I learned
You
that,
just learned
yeah.
it right now.
I learned that right before I put my credit card in for the yacht. Oh, like this is money well spent.
Jimmy, no, I'm shocked you didn't tell us to just come to the shore and just watch the boats.
Hell yeah. Nice deal.
Oh man.
We're just on the dock sitting on with our water.
Bro, I was crying because I'm like sitting in traffic. I only got the yacht for like 2 hours.
That was my bad. Sorry, guys.
No,
I
no,
came
no.
late.
He showed up 5 minutes before you.
Oh.
So you weren't that bad.
I was feeling the pressure. Like, I was like, my friendship is over. All these people were waiting for me.
Yeah, you should feel a little pressure.
Yeah.
That's if I wasn't also a shitty friend.
I think Jimmy you probably passed Jimmy on the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came back. I think it's important to splurge on your friends. I think
Yeah.
and keep him. Yeah, let that be the first lesson, right?
Okay.
Splurge on the homies.
Splurge on the homies.
Invest in
in
relationships.
fun activities and bringing people together. Although it was hard. It was tough. It was
tough.
to Laguna Beach from LA.
That was fucking far, dude. Quite
Yeah.
inconvenient and peculiar of
Yeah. That's why I told Jimmy we should get a party bus.
you. Yeah, a party bus.
We all meet up.
We get the party
Invest
bus.
a little more.
We get the party bus. We won't even have this camera.
Yeah. It'll be our phones.
So that's my first lesson. Why don't we go around? What's your lesson?
Oh, we're supposed to have lessons prepared?
So yeah,
You came here with 27 lessons.
27 lessons for 27 years.
Let me just rethink the last 27 years of my life.
Are you 27?
I'm turning 27.
Oh my god.
Next December 3rd.
You're a sensei.
I am a sensei. But I'm like the cool uncle. Jimmy's like the old father.
Yeah.
'Cause
Slightly
Jimmy,
more
what
fun.
What about you?
All I had was like serious fortune cookie like sayings.
Oh, give me a fortune.
Discipline is freedom. The more disciplined you are, the more free you become.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a spicy one. Thank you guys. Thank you.
With
I
that.
feel like people like see discipline as this like little cage where they're like, dude, I don't want to wake up in the morning and go to the gym and do my taxes.
Right.
But honestly, the more disciplined you are with doing the you need to do, the more free you'll become to do the things you actually want to do.
Oh, that is.
Damn. Write that
Period.
down. Write that down.
That is fire.
Hey, what's going on? Before I head out today, I gotta get my skincare right. I'm actually gonna do a quick skincare routine, and the reason why I have such silky, smooth skin is because of T. Chanley. Bro, what's the first thing girls notice when they first meet you? Your face, right? So you wanna make this as presentable as possible. Thank you to T. Chanley for sponsoring today's video because they make the entire skincare routine as simple as possible. And they break it down right here, boom. You got your 2 times per week facial exfoliation scrub, your AM and PM moisturizer. You got to get the SPF. Blocks you from the sun. Your skin naturally, it's gonna have dirt, it's oily, your pores that's clogging up when you sweat. So that's what the scrub is for. As you get older, right? Yeah, I'm sure you guys are grown up. You wanna keep this as youthful as possible. I turned 27, bro. Look at my skin. It's nice. I don't know how to talk about the G's. It's because I got a leg up on all of y'all. I'm Asian. Members of T. Chanley get exclusive benefits, including 20% off their retail price. So because T. Chanley sponsored today's video, I'm offering you guys a great deal. Just click on the first link in the description box and get 30% off your first box plus a free gift. So click on that link and get started today. And if you're Asian watching this, bro, like, you gotta get your face. You gotta get your facial on point, bro. Especially with these Korean girls, they admire a clean face. About to put on the SPF for the day.
I've always looked at discipline as something that's just very, very crucial to success.
Yeah.
Discipline is power.
It's like when a lot of people nowadays, I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
I wake
And
up, I don't feel.
Your life is gonna suck for the rest of your life.
I guess you feel like being broke then.
Yeah, literally.
I got
Just
one.
be.
This is something I live heavily by, but I think I can't phrase it in a cool way like you did. But I just think that mentality is everything, like a positive mentality in everything.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Because I think in everything in life, like so many people like just have a negative thought of it, or like they worry too much, or like they think the worst. And then for me, it's like I've always been like, once a problem occurs, I'm just already trying to fix it, and just think that things are gonna be good. And that just expedites things, because you're gonna, most people feel like something bad happens, like a car accident or something,
Yeah.
You're
and then
like
they just go,
oriented.
yeah, the car accident happens, they just go into like upset, they just get angry, this and that, and then you're just like kind of just taking detours to like the final goal, which is like solving the problem and like overcoming it, and then just looking back and be like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, if you make it out your mind, you make it anywhere.
She got all the
Dude, I got the
bars.
bars, bro.
You got all the bars.
I came prepared because I didn't show up yesterday, and I was so embarrassed. I think
That's okay. We filmed a podcast yesterday.
I was like, I'm gonna shoot myself. Sorry. This is my 3rd strike against Jimmy.
Nah, thank you. You gained a strike, because that was
Yeah.
my first solo podcast.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy. I just forgave you for the Friday tardiness.
Yes, forgive. And the Monday tardiness.
and the
I'm never late. Being late makes me want to shit myself. I don't like it. Yeah.
She was on time today.
I was on time today.
Yeah, oh, speaking of yourself, I got a good one.
Word?
Where is it going?
Yo, wipe your ass.
You
No,
didn't-
no.
was that a
swear to
lesson
God.
you just
Which
learned?
year did you earn that? Out of your
Hold on.
27.
No.
No,
No,
we
this is important. Wipe. It don't even gotta be like after you shit. Sometimes like
What? Just
like,
in general.
Like in general, like I would excuse myself sometimes. I'm like, yo, I feel like my ass.
Like
feel-
your fart was a little questionable?
Yeah. My fart is a little questionable. I'm like, I should excuse myself and just wipe.
Yeah.
Why excuse yourself?
Like, and
Yeah,
maybe
Just mid dinner, just
It's always baby wipes over toilet paper because you want
Yes.
like a wet wipe versus like a.
Yeah.
Because if it was anywhere else on your body, like you wouldn't use a piece of a napkin, you would use a wet wipe.
yeah.
Not that it's happened to me.
Well, or I just dab the water a little bit,
Oh,
and then I
nah.
go for the wipe.
Oh,
Because
nah,
sometimes
'cause
you're in a public bathroom. You don't have baby wipes.
I get the paper towels. Because
What's
if you
your-
use the
What's your toilet paper method? I like to fold it and then like wipe, and then I like fold it like a taco and I wipe, and then I fold it like a mini square and I wipe.
Oh, me? It's like a
It
it's like a
conserves
very
energy.
abstract fold.
Yeah.
Right.
Jimmy does
So-
origami in the bathroom, just like he makes a swan, and then he's like,
Wee-woo.
Clearly, you don't know what the word abstract means. All right.
what is origami not abstract?
No.
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 Abstract is just like some like.
It's
Like-
random.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just.
He's like Picassoing it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
just like-
origami, it's actually neatly folded.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And no, I'm not making cranes.
Elbow cap.
on the-
Jimmy
on
was
the
like,
toilet.
not funny game.
Yeah, you're not actually. That was a terrible
Yeah,
decision to have you as a
game.
coach.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, yeah. What the?
Dude, I should
Yeah.
go.
All right. Well, no. That's my
Yeah.
lesson.
Yeah.
So.
Well, congrats on slow clap for that.
man.
Yeah,
And
honestly,
sometimes when I go out too, I'm like, yo, like if I'm gonna bring a lady back to the bedroom, I'm like, I gotta make sure I wipe.
Sometimes, like one time, I was fucking this dude, and cause you know when you're missionary, you're basically twerking, and his twerk win was just ass. You know what
oh,
I
his
mean?
twerk wind?
Yeah, like I could, like every time like he clapped my cheeks, his cheeks were clapping some doo doo air.
Oh.
Not cool.
Oh.
Not the vibe.
Not the
De-
vibe.
definitely not a vibe at all.
I've never heard that phrase,
That's an
twerk
L.
wind. His twerk
Dude,
wind.
I hate sticky twerk wind. I'm like, get it away from me.
Oh, just catch a whiff of that.
Yeah.
It's like an old dusty fan, just turn it
yeah,
on and off.
Yeah, but it's like poop and enchiladas and hot Cheetos.
I don't think I could ever with somebody that doesn't use baby wipes.
Yeah.
That doesn't use baby
Yeah.
wipes. Well, that's why I have the bidet now.
Yeah.
Right? Bidet. Oh, it's
You still
far,
have to wipe.
far superior. to
Yeah.
any.
Yeah, I do both.
Bidets make me horny.
What?
Bidets make me horny because it's like such a pressure on my holes,
Right. Okay. I can see why.
and they make you horny too because that's your
But
butthole.
like, but it doesn't make me. Okay.
your
well,
G-spot
hold on,
is
hold on.
there.
We want. There have been moments where like the pressure was going crazy.
And you were
I was
like, oh shit.
I was like, wait, let me. Is this what? Huh. No, I can't enjoy
Yeah.
this.
Fuck.
So
Oh,
that's
word.
why I gotta turn it off immediately.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you just came to sit down and take a piss. you just
sit
put that shit
down
on
to
first
pee?
blast. Huh?
You sit down to pee.
If I'm lazy.
I pee standing up.
like in a school
Like the letter A,
No,
just-
I pee standing up because like when I had my BBL, you couldn't sit down, so I just peed standing up. I
Oh.
pee like a Rottweiler. Like I'll be outside on the street and go. You know,
Does the piss go straight down when you stand up?
dude, I piss myself all the time.
So it doesn't like stick to the body.
so
then
it
drip
starts
off?
it starts like
Going down
streaming
the
down your
legs?
leg.
Yeah. Well, no, I've got better aim now. Like
that's
I
kinda
aim it like.
inconvenient,
Yeah. You'll watch.
I can see Kazumi's house. She has 2 toilets, and she puts both her feet in each one of them,
Yeah.
and then the streams just go down the legs.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that
Oh,
is-
my bad. Oh, sorry. Don't
mean,
you
that
guys
is-
pee standing up also?
Yeah.
misogynist.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tomato.
Woman hater. What, women can't pee standing up?
Now, woman must sit down and pee.
But you sit down sitting.
Yes. Because to get in touch with my feminine side.
Yeah.
Anyways, taking bidets. No. Back to the lessons. Right. Let's see what we got here.
You wrote a book?
I wrote a book. This is actually 101. Hey, I have a cheat code. All right.
Wow.
In case I don't come up with enough lessons, I got my book. What about you, Kazumi? One more for you.
Everything is profit. I came from nothing. Everything is profit. I was late. Okay, whatever. I'll be productive. Okay, something with that's still. I still get something out of it. There's like so many things that I like people would say like that's a waste of time. It was not a waste of time. Everything is profit. I came from nothing. Like even if this podcast got 0 views, I got the practice of co-hosting, you know? Even like anything you do is profit. Whether it's financial or like or spiritual or just like you learning something about yourself, it's profit. I mean, you came from nothing. Like it's either that or you didn't do anything at all.
Okay. So let's say you lived in Florida, and one of your homes just got obliterated.
You
How is that?
you saw an experience.
No, I mean like
Live.
No.
Live.
You not dissecting this lesson.
I
for us.
didn't mean like that. I meant like in the context of like just do it, bro. Like hesitation slows you down.
Okay.
Everything is profit. You might as well do it. Even if you up, just do it. Like you just like I feel like hesitation worry slows you. You were gonna do it anyways. Just do it, and you'll figure it out as you do it. Like it took me so long to do my YouTube. If I could go back in time, I would have done it when I was like all over No Jumper. Like I'm such a baka about that.
Yeah.
Even if those were the shittiest views of all time,
Yeah.
everything is profit. I came from nothing. It's better than not doing anything at all.
Yeah.
If my house burned down, lame.
At least you got to see
L
a
chat.
fire live.
L environment.
Yeah, everything comes to you.
L natural disaster.
Everything comes to you, but what stays is what you allow.
I feel like a lot of people could actually take away from that just because like I don't know. I've been with a lot of girls who have overthinking problems.
Yeah.
And I feel like just people in general have a lot of overthinking.
Just a lot of anxiety. Like, just
Yeah.
erase that hesitation and just f***ing do it. Most of the shit I do is so stupid, and I probably.
Do
but I would-
you have like a pep talk like, yeah, you got it.
the only way out is fruit. Just do it. Yeah. And it's
Yeah,
none of
love
my
the quotes.
business what you think about me. It's none of my business what you think about me. And it's also your right to think if I'm stupid or whatever.
Yeah.
You don't like everyone. I don't like everyone. But it's none of my business, you know? So I just stopped worrying about what people think and like the shit that could go wrong. I just do it.
Yeah.
You know, I just realized
What?
this podcast from Kazumi way more intelligent than the last one.
Dude, I was
She spit facts, and I'm like, oh yeah. But the last one, I was just like,
Dude, that was like me on like my like. It's like, you know, when you talk to someone and they're kind of like on crack and they're making sense, but they're on crack. So
Every
that
morning,
was
yeah.
me.
Yeah, I think
Every morning
when I
talking
see
to
Tuck
Jimmy.
the Jimmy.
no, like I think I was watching this No Jumper podcast where Adam he smoked a fat blunt before interviewing Sneeko, and yeah, a lot of things he was saying was just unintelligent.
We're just silly Billy. I'm sure they like made sense. It was just
Oh,
like
no,
the execution.
so-
I
so-
haven't watched it.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Is that the recent one he was on?
Yeah.
Oh, it came out already?
Yeah. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't think smoking is the right thing to do before.
Yeah.
a podcast.
Sometimes if it's like the vibe is being funny, it's better. But like
Sure,
that was
yeah.
like I would. Can we redo that? Because I was stupid as on that one. I was like, I can't let people see that.
Okay.
But
I'll
everything
show it
is
to you.
profit. I came from nothing. I'm glad I did it, so I learned to never take a fat edible before an interview ever again. That was the L move.
Oh,
Yeah.
Might be a W. We'll see.
Yeah.
L joint.
What if it's just edited funny?
What if they like, dude? They'll be like, this chick is stupid. Like, how does she?
But
breathe?
then you have this one to recover from.
Yeah.
And we
Everything
could
is
film-
profit. I came from nothing.
And we could Jimmy could just film a quick intro. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, I just wanted to interview somebody high as
That's the
set-
context.
Yeah, give some context, and then people will be like, okay, now they're in on it. And then
Yeah.
now they're like,
Now they're like, okay,
let's see what type of
let's
high
still
shit.
judge her with the fullest force for doing that.
Let's ignore the context and just roast her.
Yeah, what's wrong with her?
Oh, man.
I felt like that was like my soft white underbelly interview.
Software. Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
you
I,
did one with.
no, I'm saying like that interview felt like a soft white underbelly interview where I felt like I was making sense, but you guys were like,
Is that the one with Bobby Lee?
that's the one with no, that's a tiger belly. What?
Oh.
No, soft white underbelly is where they get like the prostitutes and the drug dealers, and they just like talk uninterrupted for 2 hours, and
Oh,
they're kind of
yeah.
making sense, but you're just like, that poor thing. I'm so sorry. That was my interview.
No, it wasn't that bad. No. They actually look like they're like post. They just shot up 3 joints.
I think if you
Joins
have lighting, we all look like that. Like I feel like if I like did this, that's how I look.
Yeah.
Like under black and white.
But anyways, getting back to, on topic.
I got one.
You got one?
Yeah. I think for me, being comfortable is dangerous.
Being comfortable.
Yeah. And I've learned to love being like overwhelmed or like have a lot going on, because that's where like growth comes in. And just even in everything in life that I've seen in the past and everything, whenever I felt comfortable and I was just like chilling, enjoying life, like
Yeah.
nothing came out of it other than like wasted time and regret.
Oh.
So for me, it's like, obviously you need those moments where you're just like chilling, you're just like relaxing and everything to like, you know, in between.
Nowadays we need those times because we're always trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm looking for some comfortability.
yeah. But at least you know you're working towards something.
Yeah.
Like you have a goal that you're working for.
And yeah, literally just so I've learned to like that feeling, because I know that, like, you know, one day I'll look back at like what I'm doing, and I'm like, you know, future Gabe would be like, thank you, like,
Be
you
like,
know,
thanks.
good
Cool.
yeah. Especially because before, like during COVID, it was like, before COVID, like, was when I started, like, you know, working with you and stuff, and that's when like my, like, I guess, career and stuff started. So before that, it was just like being comfortable, being in a fraternity, playing video games, like just doing
Having
recreational
girls
sports.
handed to you in the fraternity.
Yeah, you were
having
drowning
sorority
in
girls
Punani.
like, oh yeah, he was drowning.
It was too comfortable.
He-
Yeah.
he was on the
You're
deep
rizzed
end.
up, bro.
Nah.
No.
Drowning in-
He was rizzed up in like the frat and sorority life.
Yeah.
But he was not rizzed up in like the
In real
world.
world?
No, he wasn't.
No. I had like my little subcult
Yeah.
where I was like the Riz. But then once I stepped out of that subcult, I was just like, nerd.
That's some nectar, bro.
But yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah. Except I was on the opposite end. College, no girls.
Dude, you're such a liar. All you did was get a haircut and get your ears pierced, and now you're like a hot dude.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy how that
didn't do
works.
that.
Huh?
All you had to do was that, and then life would have been so easy.
It really would have been.
Lesson number 6: get a haircut and ears pierced.
Just take care of yourself. Wipe your ass. You know, like
yeah, take care.
Wipe your ass, but then yeah, the earring. I don't know. Actually, I think the earring. Also, find a hair color that fits you. Right? I got the blonde shit. I was pulling nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
I like the blonde. You were kind of cute,
I was like, okay, well, thank you. I think.
kind of gay looking, kind of homo,
You lost us.
See, yeah, that right there.
kind
you
of
know,
twinkie, but you know.
Right.
Definitely
Definitely a little fruity.
Yeah. No, I have you agree on that. I think
like
ever
it.
since I dyed my hair. It's
No,
been,
this
like-
is cool.
No.
This is cool for you, but I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
for me, it's like,
Yeah.
You're
This
like-
like 10x my Riz in my opinion.
10 extra Riz.
Yeah.
The ladies are like, gay.
and the little soju ear. You
Just the
know
one
how many.
piercing.
I have this too.
Oh, okay.
You know how many compliments Gabe gets
From Asian women?
from the soju earring, bro? It's
like,
it's
yeah.
like his equipable like before he
Oh,
goes
yeah.
out. It's like he's like Batman. All right, time
I'm
to
in the
get
loadout.
low.
Yeah.
That's
I
like
put all
my
the rings
BBL.
on.
That's like my BBL. I'm like, well, I got that.
You equipped it in the morning.
Yeah, I put it on. I put my BBL outfit on like a WWE wrestler.
I got my ass set up.
Yep.
Oh,
Go home without the BBL. Why is nobody talking to me?
Yeah.
No, but heavy on accessories. I think that could be another lesson. It's just finding your style and just very experimenting.
Yeah.
Because before I was afraid to experiment, and I was also comfortable with how I looked because, like, you know,
Yeah.
I didn't get bullied.
yeah.
But yeah, so then I started like just knowing about what's out there. You know, I started like looking on like explore pages and like following certain people that, like, you know, did
rizzed
things that are
up.
cool. Yeah, and then you just like soak in Riz.
You found a handsome Asian man with a soju earring. You're like, oh yeah.
You were
No, I
like,
actually got
hell
this
yeah.
myself.
Oh, this fire.
I actually got this myself. Like,
Yeah,
this was my own.
That was a
idea, yeah.
unique twist
Yeah.
to his story.
I was getting barbecue chicken in K-Town.
I love barbecue chicken.
That's my. You see, Jimmy? No,
Dude,
I was the
love
top
barbecue
1%
chicken.
on
Dude,
Uber
I'm
Eats for
number
barbecue
7.
chicken.
I'm number 7 in like the city of Los Angeles.
We gonna fight.
Yeah.
But,
I get it after every gangbang. Like I feel like, cause I'm
How
like,
many
after-
gangbangs
I have
you
to
have?
stay-
Like,
You
number
like
7.
worked up an appetite.
I have to stay skinny, and then it's like afterwards, I just want to completely destroy my body.
Right,
Like I
right,
want to be like,
yeah. Just deep throat 10. You ever had the marshmallow
Deep
challenge?
throats? What?
The marshmallow challenge?
no.
Oh, we shove as many marshmallows as possible. in
Yeah,
there.
that
I did that
that's
with some balls once.
balls.
Yeah, like I was at a
Like
party
tennis
and this
balls?
guy had these guys just had their balls out and they were
Oh.
like putting like
Oh, human balls.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, whatever. My bad.
I mean, whatever floats your boat.
Oh man. But yeah, get barbecue chicken. That's
Yeah, I
This
got
is
barbecue
an
chicken.
endorsement.
I got barbecue chicken, and then I was like waiting for it to be delivered, and then I
Uh-huh.
went to that anime shop in Little Tokyo,
yeah.
and then I just saw the soju, and I was like, ooh, fire. And
Tasty.
I put one on, boom, lost my virginity.
Wow.
No,
It's
no.
crazy.
Seriously though, like the amount of times like Asian women go up to you,
I
it's like
love your earring game.
Oh my god, is that soju? I'm like,
yeah, it's great flavor. Matter of fact, why don't we get a drink right now?
oh, you like soju? That's it.
I've never drank soju. I'm allergic to alcohol.
Damn.
I was a sober babe.
It's okay. You don't need alcohol to have fun.
Yeah.
Another thing, everybody with glasses, find your glasses.
That's
If you-
important
if you
because
like
your glasses could make you look like such a dweeb.
like I'll throw up a picture of me with glasses that were like the black frame ones. B. B. But then I like looked for different websites that like had different types, and then I saw these.
Yeah.
These are like $30. People
Yeah.
always think they're like expensive and stuff. $30, and then they just changed everything.
Oh, nice.
This is like $10, and it just changes everything. These my rings are more like around like the 30, 40, 50 range.
Yeah.
And it just
That's Riz on a budget, bro.
yeah, that's my biggest thing. Rizzing
Yeah.
on a budget.
Yeah, I mean, my is just. No, these were kind of expensive. Get your ears pierced. Yeah.
So that's where the mic budget went to.
Yeah.
I bought some titties, and life's been kind of nice, you know?
How much were your tits?
8K.
Ooh.
8K?
Each
Not,
boob?
No, one boob. Like,
Oh,
per
4K per
of
boob?
boobs.
Per boob.
No, pair of boobs. 8K.
Okay.
8K.
And how much was the butt?
The butt. Well, I also bought abs, and I also bought.
You bought
That's
abs?
why, dude. Have you ever wondered why I have a 6-pack? Because I bought my abs for 2K. My abs were 2K.
So
Like each
they
pack?
just shredded
No.
the fat and then. They
Yeah,
just,
bro. And then I also got arm lipo, and I think all of that together was like 23K. Worth it. Like my BBL has paid that back tenfold.
I'm about to buy some abs.
But I honestly did it for me because I was built like Hank Hill, and nothing was more painful than that.
Kill.
Hank?
Yep.
Yeah, I was built like a freaking
You know
like
Hank
a
Hill?
hamster.
Who's Hank
The
Hill?
show where they're like this, like the four dads are just drinking beer.
And then his
Yep.
butt is like that.
And he sells propane.
Yeah. I
He's just built like a.
Oh,
like,
King of the Hill?
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
was built like that guy.
Oh,
the
yeah.
guy's name's Hank Hill.
Oh, man.
Yep. So he was built like the.
He was built like a cardboard.
Yeah, I was built like a hamster. But I was still getting play because honestly, it's not really about how you look like. It's about the enthusiasm. Like
Right.
I was happy to slurp. You know, I still have to give head to this day. It's unfortunate. I'm not hot enough to stop.
At what level do you stop giving head as a hot woman?
I don't know. I feel like I have like a few more things to do.
Like who are some girls that you know that just should not be giving head because they're so hot?
Really?
Who's like hot? I feel like Sky Bree is so hot she doesn't need to give head.
Okay, no, she does.
No, she's hot. She's so hot she probably like doesn't even have to.
There's
suck.
some girls that's so pretty, I just want them. I just
Danny
wanna
Reel probably
see
doesn't
them.
have to suck.
I just want to see them
Yeah.
give head.
Yeah, she doesn't need to suck any.
Oh.
Yeah, she doesn't need to.
But Sky Bree for sure. She for me
I
personally,
still
she
have
would.
to.
No, there's some
to
girls.
twerk.
Yo, like there's some girls so pretty. Like I just want to see Madison Beer suck.
I want to
yeah.
see it one time.
Yeah, I
One
just want to
time.
see just a there. Like the prettiest girls, I would just imagine a in their mouth.
Yeah. I just want to be them. See, I don't think I have that effect yet. I'm like almost there. I'm
like-
like almost at maximum level of
You know, like some girls are just like, you look at them, you're like, oh yeah, she would suck. I don't care about that.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like whatever.
You're like whatever.
Yeah.
One
It's like you're built for
Important lesson that I internalized like in college that changed my life forever. This is gonna sound so stupid. Was I was in a car and I was this dude, right? And this hot girl like passes by the car and he stops and is like, damn, she's so fine. And I made a joke like, oh, my self-esteem has been lowered, wah. And he was like, her being hot doesn't mean you're less hot. That has nothing to do with you. Me being funny doesn't mean someone else is less funny. Like another, like our friend winning doesn't mean I'm winning less. Like I really was like, wow, it doesn't matter. Like I'm just in the same room. As long as I'm
Right.
in the same room, there's no better or worse. I don't really focus so much on comparing myself with other people
Yeah.
because I'm hot, you know?
Yeah.
I still have to suck. It's a sad to say, but
Still gotta eat.
yeah, one minute you'll always be. You must.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
But you know what I mean? It's just like sometimes like I like look at people that I really look up to, like Violet. I think she's like the GOAT, you know?
Yeah.
But she like we're not more or less like I'm not like it's community over competition. Like I would rather help my friends out and help everyone win rather than be like gatekeep certain information and be like, I mean, I don't want her to be better than me because that will validate something else. Like it doesn't matter if someone else makes a little more money than me. It doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah. So with your partner right now, you don't have to suck anymore, right?
I still suck, but that's because we're in love.
Right. Because I feel like once you reach your threshold of love, you don't need to suck anymore. You just
I
get
think-
hard
what?
immediately.
What?
No.
Wait, where did you get this information?
Delete that rule.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's not
don't-
a rule. I'm just saying.
I don't like that law.
Yeah.
Because
Overruled.
How do you?
I
lose-
want my sucked.
How do you
Even
lose
though
a
I would
woman?
love. Huh?
How do you lose a woman? You forget to cherish her. You
Exactly.
always
Yeah.
go down on your people.
Oh no, hold on. I think you guys are misinterpreting.
No, but what if she really wants to suck your?
Oh no, she can suck it. No, by all means.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna like headbutt her. And be
But
like,
I'm just saying.
Tongue.
I'm saying you girls sometimes it's like you won't get as hard, so they need to suck.
what?
Oh, he's talking about like when you
Huh?
first talk a girl, coming from like a more demisexual term. It's like most guys just see a girl rock hard, but most guys that like need some type of thrill, some type of like flirtatious energy. You gotta like if it's not there, if you're not super compatible, then you would need like her to suck you off to like help you get hard. Versus when you're like with a girl you love, you don't need to get your
You
dick
don't
hard.
have to suck it off.
Yeah, you don't have
No,
to get sucked
you
off to
don't.
get hard. You're already hard, probably making out and stuff.
We build our own prisons, and then you live in this world where you don't have to get sucked off. And I want you to release yourself from that cage.
Oh no. I
I don't know where you're going with this.
Yeah. I don't know where I was going.
L term.
Oh,
L term.
I hated that.
No, I guess the way you're trying to phrase it is that like, I don't know how you're trying to phrase it.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll just cut that whole.
What,
Yeah.
what rule are we at? What number?
I think 7.
Seven?
We're at 7. All right, I got you. Hold on.
Winners focus on winning, and losers focus on winners.
Oh, what do you define that?
Like, I feel like sometimes if I focus on all these people who are winning around me and
Yeah.
I just got jealous and I compared myself and I just spewed hate everywhere, I'm a loser. And that's what I am. Because if I need to focus on winning. There's like this quote, I forgot the name of this NASCAR racer, and I asked him like, how do you keep winning all the time? How do you keep getting first? And he was like, I just focus on getting there first. And it sounds so simple, but a lot of people aren't focused on making money and doing what they need to do. They're focused on other people's opinions. They're focused on comparison themselves. They're focused on their egos. They're not focused on making money and hitting their own goal. They're like letting all these other factors distract them from what they need to do. Just the same way like when you're a NASCAR driver, maybe the guys around you are focused on, I don't know, cheating on their wife or something, or like maybe they're focused on what if their tire breaks down and they're worried about stuff. I'm just focused on getting there. I'm focused on winning.
Yeah.
I'm not focused on what second place is doing.
Right. In this world, it's so easy to get distracted and
Yeah.
lose your focus.
And I feel like every time I've compared myself in a way that isn't just for optimizing my business in a better way, and
Yeah.
I've like made it about ego or about how I look, all it has done has robbed me of my joy. Like if I focus on how this other girl has bigger boobs and is hotter and sucks dick better, then like I won't be happy because I'll always say like, oh, it's because it's of this or because of some other. I'll rationalize why I'm losing,
Yeah.
and that's what losers do. I just get better.
Yeah, I always live with this quote: "Is just comparison is a thief of joy."
Yeah, me dropping the bars today.
Big bars.
I was in an MLM for
What?
3 years.
What?
I was in a pyramid scheme for 3 years, and they would.
You're selling knives?
No,
Chocolate
that's
bars?
Cutco.
Oh, my bad.
What
No.
were you selling?
I was I was working in welfare, but I was like, it was just like a pyramid scheme setup. It was just like they sold me this dream. But the reason why I'm saying that was because every morning we would talk a lot of sauce about, and like listen to Tony Robinson and like listen to all these. Oh no, literally.
Tony the goat.
Dude, literally, we would like just like we would really internalize like positive thinking habits,
Yeah.
and even though it was a little strange of like an occupation, I really appreciated like the growth it did for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Jimmy and I went to a Tony Robbins conference.
Word.
Yeah, Jimmy
Yeah.
goes to them pretty often.
Wood slurp
Oh yeah. So it's Slurp
He
Tony.
wins up. Oh, it's slurp him in
for his knowledge,
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
chance.
Tony really just, oh man. If anything, he could probably take over this whole podcast.
Yeah.
He got all the lessons. All the lessons I know to this day. Some of the most profound ones I learned from him.
Word.
Yeah.
If I could go back, oh, I'm sorry, I'm like stealing all the rules.
Oh yeah. Go for it.
If I could go back in time, I used to be really obsessed with I'm only gonna have sex with people if I feel like they actually want a relationship with me. And I feel like a lot of girls do that because they don't want to
Yes.
be seen as a whore or a slut.
Is that how they feel?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they don't want to seem like they just go around and be a slut. And I wish I could go back and be like, don't worry about that. Just have sex with people that respect you.
Yeah, it's the guy girl
You
thing
know-
because
you know what
girls,
I mean?
yeah, because girls
Like-
don't want to give it up because they're like, oh, if I give it up too much, and too many people find out,
Yes.
they're gonna think I'm a So they're more
Yes.
selective, they're more picky.
Yes.
Yeah, but the thing is, they like rob themselves of sexual exploration, and then usually they date like the shittiest guy, usually
yes.
an older guy, or usually a misogynistic guy who also agrees with their sexual experiences being part of their value. And I feel like if
Or
I
guys who lie
yeah,
in about like getting into a relationship with her. You know, who just put up this front, you know, and then relationship their way into
Yeah.
some
and like it's like you don't have to do that. We should have just had sex and not dated. Like
Right.
I don't weaponize sex like that. Like I don't want I would not date a lot of the people I but a lot of them are my friends, and
Yeah.
and it's better to just keep it simple like that. Like
Right.
I feel like a lot of girls are like, oh, I don't on the first date or the second date because I don't want him to feel it. If he didn't respect you the first date, he's not going to respect you the seventh date when you like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. And at the end of the day, the type of people you should date are people who have healed perspectives on on your gender. Like
Yeah.
a lot of men do not have healed perspectives on women. Healed perspectives. Like they have a lot of traumatic perspectives on women. They care about their body count, and they don't see themselves as reading off as extremely insecure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And at when I was in college, I was always like, man, I attract assholes. And my friend was like, no, you attract everyone, but you let assholes in. You know?
facts.
And you attract what you are. I was really stupid and like insecure and dependent on a man giving me that value and validation. And now that I don't need that, the people I attract are way more secure within themselves as well. You know?
Yeah.
That was a sauce bar.
I'm gonna clip that and send that to her.
Yeah.
And more so than that, I think you gotta, a lot of guys, you don't necessarily have to be in a relationship with them, but there's a lot of good respectful guys who could just, you know, still be here to give you good and take care of you.
And just
for,
leave
for
it
a,
like that.
For a brief period of time, perhaps, you know, and yeah, leave it at that. And I think, you know, it just doesn't need to be like, and I'm also a big vouch for like temporary relationships.
Yeah, it doesn't
Like not every
take the
relationship.
lesson, you know?
Yeah. Not every relationship needs to lead to like happily ever after till the rest of the time.
Yeah.
It's like a course.
And I feel like a big reason why like incel communities are growing right now is because women are really clear that what's more important than what you provide materially, like being rich or whatever, is being emotionally intelligent. It's I want a guy who understands me and supports me way more than a guy who could buy me a Bugatti.
Right.
And a lot of the times
Bugatti.
men get scared when a woman has a big body count or when she has her own money because they're scared they no longer have things to provide. And so they look for women who don't have experience and who want to use them for money. You know what I mean? But if you
It's
are
like a dependency.
yeah, they want someone who's dependent so they feel of value, so they could ignore the fact that they aren't emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
You know, what you're really doing is you're just prolonging your unhappiness. If you like, the quality of the relationships and the conversations you have around you are as good as the conversations and relationships you have with yourself. And a lot of people have relationships with themselves, and that's why they have relationships with other people.
Yeah. I learned from that personally because I didn't have money, so I had to be mentally mature to get girls.
Yeah, and it's like if you go outside, like men of every type of guy, of every type are dating women of every type. What's more important is having a shared set of values and shared set of interests and just vibing. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we could like ignore all the hodgepodge strategies of how to get a girl and get her to sleep with you. If she like, just have sex with her and just be clear, and then and just respect her, and then and the quality of your women will be better. Obviously there's women who are insecure like I was like in college, but those women will outgrow that, and then eventually those guys keep staying young, and they just get older and more stupid.
More stupid.
Yeah.
More stupid.
More stupider.
Yeah, because then we're really dropping some.
Dude, I was
Some gems.
you told me to prepare myself, dude. I sat down for an hour and I was like, let me think of like every life lesson I've ever learned.
We have a person behind the camera just holding her script.
No.
So that's why she go crazy right now.
All right, so I got a good one here. All right. Everyone is too busy putting a PR spin on their own lives to care too much about yours. Now that actually goes back to something that you were saying earlier about, you know, everybody's is really wrapped up about everybody's selfish. Everybody's selfish, inherently. You know, everybody's thinking about themselves. So if anything, to add on to that lesson, it's like you need to be the creator of like mutually beneficial opportunities.
Yeah.
You know, as in like you got to be the person to
Connect the bridge.
Connect the bridges where everybody wins.
Yeah.
Like if you find a problem in your life, you got to find, okay, what are win-wins for each person? Because knowing the fact that everybody's selfish, everybody would want a piece for themselves.
Yeah.
So naturally, just think how you can win and also they can win too.
Yeah, community over competition. Like with sex work especially, like I feel like a lot of girls want to gatekeep information when in reality we're such a stigmatized business. And it also just like social media businesses in general.
Yeah.
Like the more we normalize what we do, the more everyone wins. Like no one starves. Like if you
there's enough money to go around for everybody.
There's enough boners, bro. Like literally, there's enough little hee hee ha ha guys that want to be in the audience for all of us.
Yeah.
And
they feel like, oh, this is my audience.
Yeah,
this is my people. They don't think it's like share.
Yeah, they have like a scarcity mentality, and especially with social media, the glass ceiling doesn't exist for a lot of us. Like you could just keep going as long as you're solution oriented.
Yeah.
And on top of that, like going back to that quote, divorce your story and marry the truth. Like,
divorce your story and marry a
sometimes we tell ourselves stories and narratives to rationalize like why certain things don't work. Like for example, like I used to have like this whole like I used to be like, well, I'm not that pretty, you know, and that's why I don't win.
Yeah.
Divorce your story and marry the truth. If I let go of that story, I tell myself the truth is I just need to work harder and focus on what I can actually control. Divorce your story and marry the truth. Your shit sucks. You're not shadow banned. Make better content. You know, like divorce your story and marry the truth. She didn't want to date you because you're awkward and weird and rude to women, not because you don't have money. You know, divorce your story, marry the truth. Not just what's easy to digest, but like what actually is happening in front of you.
Yeah, people really like to like not go hard on themselves and like just like it's like the easy way out. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, my content's not doing well because I'm shadow banned, or you know, it's just the algorithm right now and so and so.
Yeah, and it's
but it's like,
dude,
bro,
figure it out.
like you show someone else, you're like, yo, your shit starts off whack, the audio is trash, the shot is trash, like.
Yeah.
It's reality. It's like, you know, but people just like, that's why I say like people are more comfortable because it's more challenging to go find the truth than it is to just like accept and just blame the world, you know?
Yeah, and sometimes like your friends will be like your worst enemy. Like sometimes they'll be like, nah, you look good. Like, nah, your music's not trash. Bro, your is trash.
Yeah.
Like divorce your story and marry your truth. Listen to like other people who are doing really well and see why that does well and why you're not doing well. And it's not necessarily because of conditions of how they look or the privileges that they were born with. A lot of it is just because your sucks.
Yeah.
Marry your marry the truth.
And speaking like on the friends too, I feel like I had my roommate visit me this weekend, you know, and he was telling me like, yo, he needs to get some new friends. Like huh?
Your roommate?
This roommate?
No, not you, bro.
No, you're college
Con,
roommate.
bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
I love Con.
Oh yeah. No, I think a good quote is like is the obvious, you know, you are who you surround yourself with.
Yeah, you're an average of the 5 people you surround yourself with.
Yeah,
And if you are around losers, you are a loser.
Yes. Like you are poor because your friends are poor. Let's be honest.
Yeah. And like you just gotta get rid of like yes men in your life.
Yeah.
So I think yes men just make you goofy.
I think like a big thing as I grow and become more of an accountable adult too is like being sensitive to the people around me as well. Like a big thing is like, you know, sometimes people will say like for example, like there were things I've definitely said in old podcasts that I regret, and I'm like,
oh, really?
That was probably racist, or that was probably just like the wrong thing to say. And obviously I'll feel bad about it, and my friends will be like, no, don't worry about it. Them, they're too sensitive, dude. That shit was racist and wrong. I should have not said those things. Like the right friends will be like, dude, like you're 25. Like that's embarrassing. Like you don't go around talking like that or like making jokes like that. Like for example, like I always abide by this quote, like your fat friends hear you making fat jokes. Your black friends hear you making black jokes. Your trans friends, your homegirls, they see you hang out with misogynists. They see you be bigoted, and it hurts because it's like, are we really friends? You know, like it's like I've become a lot more aware of taking that responsibility instead of like a lot of people will be like, nah, f them, they're too sensitive. Nah, bro, we're 25. where we can't just say shit without consequences. Like words hurt, and they mean things in a grander scheme of like where we are in society. Like I'm not gonna say this to that guy because I'm not gonna punch down. There's no point in that.
Yeah, don't.
No, yeah.
If
Heavy
you're
on
gonna
the
make
fat
if you're gonna make fun of people, you know what I'm saying?
At least be funny.
Like don't make fun of.
Oh, Jimmy used to make all fat jokes about
What?
me.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You a
I
fat
used to
phobic
get fat
homie?
shamed on the daily.
Yeah, okay, first of all,
Come out the shower and Jimmy's like, oh, you gonna come out the shower like
You know how
that?
fat you fake, bro.
Nah. Jimmy used to just like throw popcorn at me to wake me
Boo,
up.
tomato.
In the morning. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
nah, I was throwing cheeseburgers.
Yeah. I was catching them, John. Well, you see, why is that fat joke so funny, bro?
He's like, that's hilarious.
Bro, I used to make the lamest fat jokes, and Jimmy would be dying. I would test it. I would give like a clever fat joke, and then he would laugh, and I'd give like a 2 brain cell fat joke with like a lame ass punchline, and then he laughs exactly the same.
No,
I expose you right now.
Yeah, he's like, we're cutting that shit out. Excuse me.
yeah, Gabe would be like, it's because I'm fat, huh? I'll be like,
You
But
would
he
never-
died now at his own joke that he.
He's like, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Oh yeah.
no, but
I'm
then
gonna lose
I would
fat.
hammer you like to go work out. I would take time out of my day to personally, you know,
wow.
like run with you and
Wow.
and help you shed those pounds that I
You did that
desperately
once.
make fun of.
You did that once.
I do that.
You see how you try to sound so grand? I take time out of my day.
My
It's
mind,
like-
my
it's
sleep
like-
All right, the
busy
next
days.
lesson. All right, we're on lesson number 8 or 9.
9.
Once you've officially broken up, you have to break away from hundreds of memories, feelings, and familiarities of what used
Do
to
those
be.
count as lessons you've learned when you're 27, when you're like reading them right now?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
I-
you just resonate them.
Yeah.
I mean, I completely
think,
agree with
I think
that.
I resonate with this one. Where it's like after you break up, you have to break away from the hundreds of memories and feelings. Like they can't linger.
Yeah, no.
I feel like some good memories, and also like the bad memories are like lessons, you know? Like it's like good to like keep in mind, like, ooh, that was whack, you know?
No, I forget them all.
Yeah, you're like, I forgot.
I have like
them.
an innate ability to forget things, and if I put my mind like if somebody spoils like an anime for me, I could just like focus on forgetting it, and then by the time I watch the anime, I forgot it.
You
already.
gaslight yourself.
I gaslight myself. Like, you don't remember that. Shit.
Yeah, it was like, nah, I don't remember.
The same thing with like relationships and like ex stories and stuff. It's like I just don't focus on it, or I don't dwell on it. You know, it's just like it's all mentality because I just focus on like what's gonna make me happy, what's important, and then I'm just ultimately like, that was cool. I'm happy it happened. I learned what I learned, and then that's it. It's not gonna be
Deuces.
anymore.
And
It's
then
like,
deuces, I move on.
Deuces,
or,
yeah.
or else you know you're not gonna.
yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time moving on.
Yeah.
I'm just heavy on like looking back and hoping that I did what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
'Cause
you
I don't
got
want to look
what
back.
you got out of it.
Yeah, I don't want to look back and like I don't want to like 5 years later I look back and I'm like, damn, I spent like a year or 2 just thinking about my ex and just getting upset. It's like
Yeah, boo, tomato.
yeah, so I try to like think in the future, like what would I regret right now if I keep doing?
Cause do you have any bad breakups?
I've had some really bad breakups.
How bad?
Like I was my last ex. I got him tatted. That's his government name. Oops.
Let me see.
Whoa!
He went missing. Ah, not my fault. But he,
He
was
went missing.
found.
Oh, that
Was found.
Yeah, he was found.
Where was he found?
I don't know.
In the water, swimming with the fishes.
No, my other relationship was pretty bad. He cheated on me. I wanted, and I always will advocate for an open relationship and polyamorous relationship because it just makes sense. Like, be real. It's more honest this way. That personally, I don't know about everyone else.
Right.
He wanted monogamy, so we tried it his way.
Yeah.
And he cheated on me, and I was just like, bro,
What?
it's not even that I like.
Wait,
It's,
hold on.
you know what I mean? It's like
What?
it's more like he didn't want me to around, but he was like
wanted to
around.
open close.
Yeah,
she
he wanted to open close. I was like, you. Anyways, we were living together at his old family house. He kicked me out the next day or the next 2 days, and I had to like live in a co-op.
Damn.
I lived in a trans co-op actually in South Central for a month or so, and then I just like worked a lot, and then I was just between housing. I was unhoused for a minute,
Jesus Christ.
and then no, that's like an unleashed secret, which is like just like a not horny secret. So I just never mentioned it in interviews.
Right.
But it's like I saved up for a crib in South Central, and then it got broken into. It was just a shittiest relationship of all time. And
Damn.
it was like they completely trashed all my homes and belongings. So I had to
He
move.
trashed all your homes.
No, like I don't know who did. And it was on New Year's
Oh, it
Eve
just got
2019.
broken into and.
Yeah. And I take those lessons, you know, because that was a really painful part of my life.
Yeah.
And and
Keep in mind, South Central is like the worst part of Los Angeles, right?
I don't know if it's the worst part, but I was near
bad.
USC. And
Oh.
yeah. And they like it was weird. Like someone like pissed all over my bed. They destroyed my laptop and I don't know what I did to somebody. Like
Damn.
whatever. It was very traumatic. I had to move back to my parents, and then afterwards I just kept bouncing around with like boyfriends and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was. And my ex-boyfriend before that did a similar thing where he cheated on me, and then he also kicked me out because my dad kicked me out when I was 19. It was a very traumatic. I've been kicked out by 3 guys in my life: my dad, my ex before, and my last ex. And a humongous lesson that I learned from that is, if you are a girl, you need to be financially independent, because as soon as this guy does not want you anymore, he will throw you on the street. And I'm not saying like he will as in absolutes. It's like you need to have your own shit going on.
Yeah.
You need to have your own money. You need to make yourself happy and have your own hobbies and have your own interests and be your own person and not live for a guy. Because I lived for those men. I love them. You know, my dad broke my heart. But like, I don't need anyone in my life. Everyone in my life is someone I want in my life on purpose.
Yeah.
And that's real love. You know, like no one in my life, I need them there.
Right.
But I'm glad to have them, and I choose to have them because I love them. Even you know, I don't mind paying for dinners and doing stuff, but I'm financially independent. Like my shit is straight. I do what I don't feel like I have to deal with abuse or like being cheated on or just being mistreated in general to be taken care of. Like back then I felt like my love was dishonest because it was like
It was a dependent kind of love.
because I was like, and that's what I'm saying with a lot of these incel communities. They hate that girls become independent. They don't want them to. They want these
that
women.
easy power.
They want these women to need them, and they want them vulnerable so they could get away with cheating on them and being to them and just like having poor communication
Isn't
and whatnot.
incels just don't get women? period?
Incels get women. Like
No.
I'm sure Andrew Tate gets, you know, like I'm sure like the fresh and fit guys get,
Uh-huh.
but they don't respect women, you know, and they don't want us to be independent. They don't want us to learn how to do our own things because they want us to need them, because they're scared that they would have to actually show up emotionally. Whereas I like the people in my life may not always have money, but they support me. You know, when I take my extensions off and I take my hair off, I have people that love me, and that's
Right.
way more powerful. You know, and that's something I go for every girl. Like every girl, you need to be financially independent. And don't have it dependent on a man's resources.
I think. Do you think that shifts the masculine and feminine dynamic, or do you think it?
In a healthy way.
I don't believe there's what is a masculine and feminine dynamic? Like all of these are at the end of the day social constructs that don't really exist, you know? Like at the end of the day it's just what works for you, the individual. And I feel like in a meme society where we want things that are easily digestible and easily shareable, we want to create generalizations and assumptions of what a man should do and what a woman should do. When in reality it should be just like it's just your own individualized experience. You know, there's women that make a lot of money and their man may not, and they take care of each other, and it's not necessarily a transactional dishonest relationship.
Right.
That's just how it is.
Right.
You know, like I don't see the people in my life as like, what can you do for me? It's like, what can we do for each other? It's more like I love you and I want us all to be happy and win. Dude, I'm just dropping.
Spitting today, huh?
Dude,
You just.
I just
She got
I've been-
time today.
Yeah.
She got time today and brain cells today.
Yeah, dude.
Compared to last time.
Dude,
She
last
was
time
so-
I thought if I took weed, I thought I would be smarter. Like I thought I would.
Now you
sound
already smart
smarter.
just on base stats.
But dude, I just could not finish my sentence. I was
Yeah.
like,
Nah.
yeah.
Next lesson. Dates are supposed to be awkward. It's okay. 'Cause
Like first dates?
Yeah,
Or
first
like
date.
every date for the rest of my life.
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no.
they're supposed to be.
Oh, first dates. First dates.
I think.
How about your first date with Casey?
Oh, it was amazing. It was.
That's why it's not meant to. No, I'm kidding.
No. Well, because I think in like that was like one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Out
Yeah.
of like how many dates I've been on, right?
I think they're
The
supposed to be
majority of them,
awkward.
a lot of them are awkward.
Yeah, it's like, just it's compatibility testing, and it's just like plucking two people and just putting them and just watching what happens. And it's like not all of it is gonna be like,
And
oh, you like this, me too. Oh yeah. Oh. Ha,
I feel
ha,
like
ha.
they're awkward if you don't have any context. Like, but if it's like, I feel like the people that well, actually no, I don't really go on dates. Yeah. I mean, I do collabs.
but Gabe, what about for you?
I think like just most people see awkward as a negative thing,
Yeah.
and I think like it could also be like a positive thing. Like, you know, we're both like just
Like your first date
going
with,
through.
with
With her.
Oh, that wasn't awkward. It was just chill. It was like, you know, that's why we got to know each other. We talked. I got to know more about her, like than surface level. It wasn't awkward. I think the last time I had an awkward date was when I got catfished.
Oh, I guess that is awkward.
That is awkward.
That's like so awkward.
But I don't really have awkward dates just because, I don't know, even if it is awkward, I kind of just make it funny. I kind of just like make it like apparent that it's like,
I feel like the people like go
I
on.
think overall you should still just go around and be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you know, be respectful. But like I feel like most people, I think it's good to like, you know, when you're on your first date and then you're on a date with the person and then you're like, oh, I want to act in a way that she likes me and stuff like that. And then that is just awkward.
I like
in my
to
opinion.
first and then do the rest of the date after. Like if we were going on to go out to eat, I'd rather and then eat, because first of all, I don't want to be gassy. Oops. And then second of all, I feel like I want you to act yourself when we go on a date. If we were, but that's contextually, because if we are going on a date, I already know you enough. Like we've talked online enough for me to be like, let's actually spend time on our busy schedules to hang out.
Yeah.
So let's first, because that's what we want to do. Like what? And then if the sex was whack, well, oopsie daisy, bye. But if it was lit, then we're gonna go get dinner, get K barbecue, and you're yourself. Like you're not pretending to be some type of guy so you could get like we already did. So you're gonna be the most you. You know.
Who else do you know thinks like this? Just for my personal research.
I thought a lot for you.
Oh. Yeah, I want to test that theory.
Yeah.
If you could hook me up.
Yeah. I just feel like, why would I go get dinner and you're like acting like?
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah, like it doesn't make sense.
Because then when I if we first, and I'm like, all right.
But a lot of people you use dinner as like like to get drinks, to loosen up.
You could do that at the crib.
Yeah. Like,
Imagine you go to a girl spot, right? Normally when you go on a date, you meet her at the dinner spot. You're like making sure you look nice. You're like, most guys like upplay themselves and act a little better, and then most
like
guys put up a
upright.
front. Yeah, act a little.
Yeah.
And then they, you know, try to hit certain marks to make the girl feel like, you know, they're liking them, and then they try to play the game to like, ultimately they're like, damn, how do I make the move? How do I plant the seed? How do I pull her back to my place?
Yeah.
And how do I But if you in the beginning, then, you know, I guess from your point of view, you're like, okay, I already gave this guy, like, we already I got
Like,
my
now,
shit, he
like,
got his.
yeah, like we can
Now
be
let's
normal.
see, now let's see how he's really gonna treat me.
Yeah.
And then, you know, let's
But
say
also, like,
dinner.
I mean, I've talked to them before. It's not just like a random.
Oh, yeah,
Tinder
yeah, no,
date.
no.
Like it's like if it's like if it was a guy I met at like Violet's party, I would want to first, you know, like, and then we could get to know each other after, so that way you're not weird. Like, just makes more sense.
Get it out the way. Yeah, they're like after I
Like an awkward dinner sucks. Like
after I come, I'm definitely a lot more relaxed.
No, but I think after, like, you go into a date. Let's say you go into a date and you're able to just not want to. Like, you're just able to get that out of your head. You're gonna be more of yourself. You know, you're gonna be like, cool, whatever.
You get the post nut clarity.
Yeah, you're like, okay, that guy is a little weird. Let's have this be our last dinner ever. You know?
Yeah, or you just get an appetizer and dip.
Yeah, deuces. But sometimes I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna get dinner myself. That was whack.
Let's just like for. You don't have to get dinner.
Yeah, we could order food in. You
Right.
know? I've had like really awesome dates where I first, and then we just like binge watched like Glee for like 2 hours or 30 hours or whatever.
Now, do you propose that or does the guy?
I like to be really clear and direct because I'm busy. Like I am not like I want to have, if we are going on a date, first of all, I'm not trying to be in a relationship with you. I'm trying to get to know you.
Yeah.
And also I'm trying to you. That's why it's a date and not a hangout. If it was a hangout, we would hang out. If it was a date, you're eating me out. You must. You know?
You must.
You must. You eat me out, and then I like figure out if I want to.
What if a guy doesn't? Like
If a guy doesn't.
Okay, I have another question.
Like
Do
to
guys
pair.
usually take initiative to eat you out, or you have to ask?
Yeah, they do.
They take initiative.
Yeah, but I also do. So I feel like guys are like, oh, I'm ready to impress her, like put all my moves and just be
okay.
cool. But the best thing about a guy is giving me enthusiastic consent, because I like am really scared of seeming like a female creep. Like female creeps exist, dude.
Okay.
Like, you know, like those girls who are like just hella, like they're hella horny and they're like just like really on you, but you're like not really feeling them. That's like my worst fear. Like I want to make sure, because I do like I want the guy to show me that he at least is comfortable and confident enough to be like, let's have sex.
Yeah.
Rather than like making a weird dance about it. Like, let's just have sex. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. If only more girls were like that.
Have you ever asked a guy to eat you out, but he's like, nah, I don't really know you.
I feel like in college I did, because that like I just didn't. They just lied on Tinder once again about that.
That was your Tinder
But
bio back then
I
too?
feel like, respectfully, I feel like ever since I've become like a grown woman and like have just chosen better partners, like the guys in my life want to please me because I want to please them, and we want to and we're like sexually attracted to each other, and we're comfortable being sexually attracted to each other. Like I feel like this whole like simp movement in a derogatory way where men police like being affectionate towards other women makes men like not want to show that they want a woman. And that's so lame. Like if I'm on a date, I want you, and I want you to want me, and I want us to be vocal about that.
Yeah. Okay, do you think there's anything off limits, like sexually on a first date? Something that you wouldn't do?
Like fisting.
Okay.
Yes, fisting, definitely not first date. Anything I wouldn't do on a first date that's like off limits for me to ask or for her to ask?
For you guys to do, or for you, for you to ask.
I think I wouldn't ask her to eat my ass on the first date.
I wouldn't.
Respectfully.
I
Also,
probably
for my
wouldn't.
kids, I don't want to just be going out throwing my ass out on the first date.
That's crazy.
All right, I'll throw some around, but not some ass.
They're right next to each other.
Because then, like, it's like
They're right next to each
I gotta trust somebody to let them eat my ass. They gonna see my asshole.
Yeah.
I can't have them go around and be like, "Yo, Gabe asshole look like this."
They see it wink and stuff, you know.
Yeah, they gonna feel my twerk wins.
but it's a asshole, you know.
Okay.
Gabe's
The only
a
person I can
butthole.
see my asshole on a daily is my toilet. Okay.
Okay, so no eating ass.
No eating ass.
That's like a third date thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
What would you like? What would you want to ask?
What would I want to ask?
What would you want to ask? But you feel like
I want to get straight into like the kinky, like just like the
I wouldn't go
Fisting?
to boiling crab.
no, what? No, I want to go straight into like the all around the apartment, like up, maybe blindfold.
That's a first
spanking.
date.
That's a first date.
Ideally, that would be fire.
You can't blindfold
That
me
would
on
be
the
fire.
first date in my house.
Huh?
You can't blindfold me on the first date. What the fuck? I don't,
Meanwhile, yo,
you're gonna rob me.
this poor girl's like, oh, I'm scared. In the back of Gabe's head, oh yeah, I'm about to kidnap this.
Wait, are you asking what I would want in a perfect world?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I would
He
want.
was like,
I wouldn't propose that.
right, but in the back of your head, you're thinking that. Meanwhile,
No,
this
I'm not
girl's
thinking
like,
that. No, I'm not thinking that. No,
He's
I'm
like,
not. I'm saying like if
in a perfect universe,
Yeah.
they would let you
if
like,
she's
yeah.
if she would let me, perfect universe, this girl has just been spawned on this earth to have this fire first date with me.
Yeah.
We would have that.
Well,
but
well-
on a regular basis, when I go into a date, I don't even think about like sex or
I
anything.
think maybe you should pitch it.
What?
On a first date.
Or like the first date that leads to sex, right? And then normally you just wouldn't pitch all these things.
Yeah.
Well, what if you just pitch it? Like maybe one of these days you have a girl over, and you're just like, hey, you mind if we just clap in the living room
Yeah.
with some rope?
That's a normal ask.
Yo, Jimmy, you got that rope?
Yo, swing the rope, bro. You got the handcuffs too. I think I just gotta be more proactive when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
Cause like I've
Do you
always.
not share your kinks first date?
Yes and no.
I do.
I
I
share them.
Like, I need your friends watching. Yeah, I need them there, or I can't come.
Oh, I can't come. Your friends bail, FaceTime.
Yeah.
Do I share? Yeah, I do talk about like kinks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For me, it's like I just haven't been the one to like instigate it to do this stuff. Like normally it'd be like just regular sex,
Yeah.
and then like just however like it gets better and better. But
Yeah.
I would have to remember to like purchase something or to like buy something.
You're thinking
So
a
I've
new
never-
handcuff for a new girl.
No, same one.
Same one.
No, I'm kidding.
The communal handcuff.
But it's like at least the girls I've been with, they haven't been one to like pitch things. And sometimes I just forget to like
Yeah.
yo, maybe we should do this, maybe we should do that. Only if I'm dating somebody, it's like that's my girl. Like I'm always like taking sex to the next level.
Yeah.
But if it's like just like a friends with benefits or something, it's always just like, all right, what's up? Let's meet up. Boom.
Right.
Clap. But then I would like randomly like throughout conversation with them or like talking to you, talking to whatever. I'm like, huh. I should. Yeah. Now it's in my memory because
Yeah.
before it's just in the back. And now I'm like,
You're like
I
handcuffs
go on Amazon right away.
Right.
One time I used your and you don't even know.
You really use
Jimmy flashlight?
What did you use?
Your girl.
Deadass. What did you use?
I used the handcuffs in your room.
Like
Jimmy got some
right
handcuffs?
No. At the old
Oh
apartment.
man.
Because my didn't come in on time. And then I was like,
My shit was just laying on the
she was just laying in the room, halfway under the bed. And I said, whoop.
Are you handcuffing the girls or are they handcuffing you?
You had like the black
Mommy!
ones,
Little
but
bit
like
of both.
you had like the black feather black ones.
Oh, those
Yeah.
ones. Okay.
And you
Yeah,
had
I had like
the neck
different-
one.
Oh, I had the neck one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw like the rope, and I was like, yeah, too much work.
Jimmy's a
That's
kinky
too
boy.
Okay, what would you not do?
What I not do?
Yeah. If she asked for it, like, hey, just eat. Would you eat my right now?
I'd eat
Yeah.
actually, wait.
On request, like first date, yeah, like you haven't even yet. She's just like, eat my out right now.
It depends how much of a vibe she is. Cause I usually save like eating for girls that like I really like,
Uh-huh.
or like even like girlfriends. Cause
Uh-huh.
Umi's hated me already.
Is she sucking your
No, even before that. Actually, yeah, she's like.
Ooh, tomato.
No. She hasn't sucked you yet, but she's like, yo, eat my first.
Oh yeah, I mean, she's a vibe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because most of the time girls don't ask, and it's not like I'm waiting for them to ask,
Yeah.
but it's like sometimes I would do it, but I would only do it if it's like going well and it's a vibe, and like
Yeah.
she's giving me fire
She
head.
deserves it.
If she deserves it, yeah. I'm not just going around.
Right.
Just bring it to the bed, eat her first.
Yeah.
Um,
And then she's on her period.
she's on her
What?
period.
That's
Yeah.
like why? Like I guess you could do that.
Would you have period sex on the first date?
Period sex.
On the first date.
I'm not eating her out.
It's crazy.
You want me to eat a girl out on her period? Kazumi! Kazumi!
Tomato. I mean, well, I honestly just wouldn't go on a date on my period because I'm trying to smash like to the fullest degree. Like I don't want like a changed vibe. Like I want us
Yeah.
to smash.
Yeah, no, I'm not eating her out when she's on her period.
I'll
on
wait
the
till
first
you're
date.
ready.
I will just simply fold.
Look like the first episode of Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, what she want me to do? I come out.
He's
What
ready.
the? Hell no. I'm folding her legs back and I'm pulling the pants back on and like,
Then we're just going to boiling crab. Just,
yeah, we just gonna eat again or something.
yeah.
She gonna suck my.
Nah.
Oh man.
Are
okay.
you?
Huh?
Are you?
I might still.
Jimmy don't look
Oh,
like much to
but you
me.
said eating. I would still like.
Oh, yo, you was so. Oh, okay.
I think before I wouldn't, because before I've never had period sex,
Uh-huh.
and then even with like girlfriends and stuff, because my previous girlfriends didn't want to have it.
Here's
So
a-
I just thought it was like, all right, I guess it's just not a vibe or whatever, or
Yeah.
girls don't want to. And then I had period sex accidentally.
And you're like, oopsie.
I was like, oh, pulled it out, and I was like, oh,
Not that bad.
Not bad.
I didn't
No
notice,
wonder.
but it just caught me off guard.
Okay,
'Cause in my head it
there's
was
different
something.
flows. All right, I know
Day
girls.
one flow, I can't.
Yeah. Day one. See. Do you know about the flows?
Yeah.
Okay. There's like day 4, day 3. Like you good. You good to go. But day 1, right before. Sometimes like day 0.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I don't think I haven't seen those days.
Day 1, day 0.
I
Ooh,
think I've
it's
only
just-
seen like day 4.
you,
Day four.
it's like you pull out and it splatters.
Day one, I can't. Day 2 and 3, I can't.
Yeah.
I think I would be traumatized.
and like girls would be girls would feel insecure about showing that side of them.
It's also
Yeah.
just stinky, and I don't like when they pull out and smells weird. Although here, one of the things I learned in my 25 years of life was that cold water stops blood flow. So like when I swim in the pool and like I'm on my period stops. So actually Violet taught me this. If you put a douche in the fridge and it gets cold and then you douche yourself with cold water, the period stops for like 15 minutes. And then you guys can have normal sex.
A douche? What's a douche?
Like what? Like a douche, like it just kind of like, it's like one of those things that cleans out like the
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like if you just flush it out with like
Yeah.
cold water,
It's like
it'll
those like
stop
long
the
ice
flow.
cubes.
Yeah. Just no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know,
It's like freezing.
some trickery up front.
It's like casting a spell on it for a
I'm
second.
just like, you stop.
Period be gone.
Stop.
Interesting. Another. Okay, let's go back to.
This is gonna be like a 2-part podcast.
Huh?
This is gonna be a 2-part. It's 2:33.
It's
We'll be on like number 11.
No, we've like dropped bars. You could make like weird sentences and
Yeah,
set a law.
exactly.
15.
Low key, we got to wrap this up in like 5.
All right.
Oopsie daisy.
Well, the rest is on Fan House.
5, 10.
Ow.
Kidding.
Let's see. Any bar? You haven't dropped any bars, Gabe. I feel like
Not one. I felt like he
dropped
dropped
a couple
something.
bars.
You dropped a couple.
What bar? About life? About what I've learned over the years?
Sex on the first date could be really bad, and that's fine.
That's fine.
That is completely fine. I've had horrible first date sex,
Yeah.
and I'm like, but then it became a lot better. So if you have really bad sex the first time, like, don't beat yourself up for it. Don't beat her up for it. It's just like you guys are getting used to each other's bodies, and you guys are gonna make adjustments, and it's gonna get better.
Or worse.
Don't date a girl unless she's had a face.
Unless she's had a phase.
What?
Yeah.
My phase never ends, bro. My phase is like eternal.
Okay, what are your differences?
I will say, look.
No, I'm
if
not
I
saying
f- one guy for an hour, I am just as ran through as a girl f***ing 17 guys in 1 hour. Biologically, my is the same.
Statistically, you're
I'm
correct.
just as ran through, bro. Like it's not like 17. My is like whoa. It's just like they're all like just I'm gonna for an hour.
That's some
So if you're a man,
it's like one of those equations where you know you switch the x's
What?
on the sides where it's like they still equal to each other. It's like solving for x, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, it's the same amount of ran through, except I'm way more experienced. I got 17 levels of like sucking.
yeah, it's like a bowling, like 1 pound of metal versus 1 pound of feathers.
Those are the same amount,
They weigh the same.
but with
So
dicks.
so you're saying that if we were dating and I cheat on you, and I'm like, I cheat on you with 100 girls in an hour,
And
you
cheat on
would
me-
feel the same if I just cheated on you.
I
with
would
100
no. I'm
girls.
saying like your is just as ran through as like if you
Yeah.
just one girl. Also, you still cheated at the end of the day. The
Yeah.
number doesn't matter. I'd still be like, damn.
Yeah.
You have to move.
But I just cheated once then, right?
Yeah, you just cheated.
I just had one cheat session.
That's what I say. Yeah.
Okay.
One cheat.
What do you think is gayer? What do you think is more gay? Sucking one or 10 at once?
sucking one or what?
Sucking one. I put you in a room, you suck a gay. I put you in a room, you suck 10 gay.
That's
But which is more
equally
gay? Which is more gay? Is
But
one
what's
gayer than
more
the other,
gay
or
is
are
if
they
you were
equally
in
gay?
love with them. If you were in love with them, then that's gay.
I was sucking what?
Which is more gay? Which would you prefer to do?
Dude, what? Obviously one.
Yeah, the one.
Sucking one is gayer than
Yeah.
sucking 10.
That's like way more labor. Have you ever sucked before? Like that's like
Hey,
work on
that's
the
the
job.
dumbest question you ever asked.
Okay, no, because this is a big thing in my frat. This is a big thing in my frat where everybody was like,
Would
nah,
suck each
sucking
other's
10
dicks?
is gay, is even more gay.
Would you?
Well, it is obviously more gay. What the? You're sucking more.
No, it's not.
It's just as gay. Would you suck?
Sucking one is gayer than sucking 10
Why?
because you're in a room. Sucking one is intimate. You're by yourself. It's you
What?
and it's gay.
Would you rather like? Which would you?
What?
Would you suck? Would you not suck a if your mom dies?
Huh?
Like
I would suck it to save my mom's life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you suck 10?
I would do anything to keep my mom alive.
100.
Sure. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive after that.
Wait, I have a cute quote.
Oh, I have a good. I highlighted it. But yeah, go ahead.
You're wait. Let me find it. It's just like you're. Oop. I feel like when people measure happiness, this is such a deep ass quote for no reason. It's like people will always tell you like what pain do you want to sustain? Because
What pain do you want to
because like
Stars.
people want to be an influencer, you know, but they don't want to do the long hours. They don't want the insurance. They don't want to be not paid. They don't want the like lack of knowledge of like what to do next, but everyone wants to do it, right? It's like, you know, like people want to like have a six-pack, but they don't want to not work out and like they don't want to sacrifice things to get to what they want. It's not about what is going to make you happy, what would make you feel fulfilled. It's what pain are you willing to sustain to get there. And that's how you should measure your life, because everyone wants to be like that guy and that successful dude and like have like the coolest car, but are you willing to do the things you need to do to get there? And if you're not, your life is measured by the pain you want to sustain, regardless.
Damn. That's a big bar.
Big
also not even pain, also just boredom that you're willing to sustain too, because it's like a lot of times what comes with hard work, it's there's going to be a lot of repetition, a lot of doing the same thing over and over and over again, and that's I guess you could say boredom, because it's like, you know, like instead of going out on a Friday, Saturday night, you're inside like just behind a computer grinding on your and it's like, bro, like obviously that's, you know,
it's boring.
Boring, but like how many of those nights are you willing to sustain before it eventually compounds to something?
Yeah, whenever people are like, oh my god, you make this much money in such a, and like for example, like what I make in a day, I'm always like, okay, but the amount I make in a day is made up of all the knowledge and years and nights that I spent working towards being able to do that. You know, like it wasn't like I just woke up and was able to do it. You know, there's obviously privileges I had that made things easier for me in a way, but at the same time, like those were compounding successful small things that became like one big thing.
Just reaping the benefits.
And I would say like people should even be very, very conscious of their times on the weekends, like, because those are technically like your free time, right? It's like during the day, like Monday through Friday, that's when you go to work, go to school, whatever. But on the weekends, that is like your pivotal like alone time, and it's like you spend that going out. That's like what, Friday night you go out at like 8 p.m, 7 p.m, from 7 p.m. all the way to like 2 a.m, 3 a.m. That's what, 7 hours, and then 7 hours you do that on Friday night and Saturday night. That's like 14 hours plus like the recovery time on the next day. You know, you wake up later and you know you slug around, just have a lazy Sunday. You don't for the Sunday. That's like damn near 20 hours that you could be working on.
You could have been productive. What isn't measured isn't managed, and if you aren't measuring the way you spend your time, you're not managing it right.
Scheduling.
Scheduling.
That's actually like one of the big questions I ask on the first date. It's like, how do you spend your weekends? Because I think just see, that would be a good date.
Work.
Just learning what people do on their off time, it just really tells them about you, because it just tells you what pain like they sacrifice, what sacrifices they're doing, what they're doing when they're at like their lowest point of like energy, of like laziness, and like how much discipline they have. Like if I go on a date with a girl and she's like, I just work all the whole week, and then Saturday, Sunday I just watch Netflix and go to the club and
like
have brunch with the girls. I'm just like, word, you're not gonna go up with me, you know? But if like the girl still,
you know what I'm saying, you can still come back with me though for tonight.
Oh yeah. You can still come back.
As long as you're not on your period.
No, I can just pull up on the weekends because she's free.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh, you watch Netflix on the weekends? Word. I need some time to watch Netflix.
So yeah, the last lesson before.
I have one cool lesson.
Okay, you have one cool. Okay, you'll end it off. I'm gonna say what I highlighted here. If you don't define success will define you. So if you don't grab some markers and paint a picture of what it looks like, if you don't light its candle and see how it smells, if you don't look it in the eye and call it by its name, then you're going to chase a figment of someone else's imagination.
Sauce.
Make it yours.
Bars.
Make it yours.
Make it yours.
And picture it in your head. Picture what success looks in your head.
Yeah, a lot of people don't do that because I feel like it's
just a concept.
Yeah, people just chase something, but they don't really know what it is. It's like somebody that's like starting a business. And they just don't know how to exactly explain it, and like they haven't just dreamed of like what it is. They're just something like this, something like
quantify it, you know. It's like what does success,
like, just make it in your head.
Making it, maybe it's a really nice car, maybe it's a numbers on a bank account, maybe it's the people that are the circle that's around you.
Like actually visualize what success looks like to you.
That was so important to
so cute. Let me skim through that quick.
You good? Zooey?
Yeah, you can't elevate. Like a big thing that's like really helped me in my 25 years of living and up is thinking is asking and answering yourself questions. You know what I mean?
One more time.
Thinking is asking and answering questions.
Thinking is
And
asking.
if you don't like your results, you have to ask yourself better questions. Like, you know, like every thought process you have is a question. It's like, am I cold? Yes, put a jacket on. Am I hungry? Yes, go get some food. And sometimes people will ask the wrong questions and they'll get the wrong answers, which is why they don't progress. Like, and it's also like the way you ask yourself a question, which makes you think better. It's like, instead of saying like, hey, how can I lose weight? You could ask yourself, hey, how can I lose weight and have fun? Now you have better answers. The quality of your life is
the quality
dictated.
of your questions.
Yes.
That's some Tony Robbins right there. That really is.
Refresh yourself before you wreck yourself.
Word. On that note, cool.
Super cool. On that note, thank you.
Marriage in your 20s can feel like playing house.
Feel like what?
Playing house.
Playing house? Oh.
Like Barbie dolls, like whatever. See? Yeah. We
Some
got
of
we
these
got on
lessons
this
are
shit.
like quite strange
Yeah.
and like ubiquitous. Like
I picked the good ones.
Yeah.
But well, there you have it, folks. We have 27 lessons for 27 years of life, and
Even though Jimmy's 43. We just don't want to talk for that long.
yeah.
Jimmy got his lessons per every other year, so.
They're leap years.
oh, well, man,
Yeah. Everybody say happy birthday, Jimmy, in the comments.
happy birthday,
Yeah.
and thank y'all for dropping gems. 'Cause,
It was like 80% my fortune cookies.
that really
No,
was.
she carried all the gems.
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
You were like,
Kazumi just soloed.
100
I'm still set on sucking one is Garen and sucking 10.
Okay,
I will
It's
not
less
drop that.
personal, I suppose.
Yes, it's more personal. It's like, wow, you're in a room alone with another guy and you're sucking his shit, versus you're in a room with 9 other guys and you're just sucking. It's like a group activity.
so
It's less intimate.
So it's like the gayness is kind of divided.
Yeah, like
based
I would
on,
be more hurt. I would be more hurt if my girl cheated on me with one guy than her going to a sex party and being in an orgy.
and getting by 10 guys. Actually, no, I would actually get more hurt.
Maybe not 10 guys.
Maybe like 1 million.
Maybe like 8. The other two, that's too many guys to be upset
That
at.
was like, bro, you was trying to make a round number. That was whack. It was
Yeah.
on purpose.
I think what okay.
What? I would challenge this dairy to the death of me.
Okay, if your girl cheated on you, right?
Yeah.
What would you prefer her
To do.
to do with the guy? Like I know like it all sucks, but what like
yeah.
whoa.
but what would suck?
I would
the
not
least?
want her.
Saying I love you.
Nah. The least hurt I could ever be if my girl cheated on me is if they just have like
vanilla sex.
car sex.
That's so disrespectful, though.
That's like
Like I just think about them like moaning and fogging up the cars and just like.
no, but all the windows are down. They're on the side of a highway. It's noisy. It's just a whack
That's like a
sex
spur of the
environment.
moment. Like that means they're so horny they didn't even need a room. That would really hurt me.
Why? But the fact that they went to a room and they planned a room, they got the room, they came home, took the clothes off, thing, whatever. Yeah, but just whack sex. And then it had to be to the point where she didn't. If she came, I'm crying.
if she nut, it's over, bro.
If something's come out of her, tears are coming out of my eyes.
Something's going on.
If she squirted, if she's wet.
Okay, what if he like? Yeah.
No, he's not coming.
Bro, he's gonna.
Best idea is if he doesn't.
Oh,
I would
It's
take
a
her
big-
back if she doesn't. I would take her back if he doesn't.
Be like,
Like if
"What?"
my girl's like, babe, I cheated on you. I'm like, did he? She's like, nah. Oh, come here, babe.
That means her is whack.
Like, I gotta have a lot over the dude in order for me to like the more he has over. Because if I just have the image of like him doing something better than me in bed,
Yeah.
I'd probably cry.
Right.
What if his was like?
Oh. Now I'm doing the same thing. Clipping myself.
What if
I
okay.
wouldn't even ask for the size.
Oh, because
I would only want her to
I mean, babe, like, don't worry about it.
No, I'm not
I
even gonna
love
ask
you.
for the size. I just would only want her to tell me if it's smaller. I wouldn't want her to say like it's the same size or bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if it was thicker? Like it had more girth.
I'm killing myself. Next time I go in, I'm like, damn, he widened up more than I did.
What if he came on her face?
You're gonna kill this guy in these hypothetical theories.
He came on her face.
What's worse?
I guess that's his face.
What's worse?
That's his face.
What's worse? On her face or inside her?
No, cream pie is crazy. Like what?
I think inside, I just can't be intimate with her sexually. I think if he her face, I just can't like be romanticized. I mean, like just
Kiss her again?
yeah, just like be friends.
You think?
you would friend zoner?
I would friend zone her. I'd be like, damn, this face once had another man's kids.
What,
No, but it's fine if she had it
What do
in the past.
you think is worse? Like face?
Oh,
Till like tears run out.
I already felt that. Hold on. Give me a second before you say the next one. All right, next one.
or fish hugging her.
Oh,
What's fish hugging?
this one is good.
Oh, when they're
And then
oh,
you just
okay.
Damn, that is a good question.
I feel like
And then you have to see the sex tape.
what? Well, what?
Like what's more painful? Like
No, the fish hook is disrespectful.
Yeah.
Cause she just like
or the face.
I feel like the fish hook. Like whenever I do it, my face is so stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Like you got her looking like that. At least the face hook, like her head is down. She's just
No. It's like
He got
it's
the
like,
GoPro in between his balls.
No. She's on her knees, and then
Like
she's not laid
like
down.
face fucking and she's getting to spit and then she's like all over her face.
Yeah, and she's looking up.
You know, I prefer both to happen the same night.
I prefer to just
I would
leave
prefer
it.
both.
Answer the question.
You turned me into a cuck mid conversation.
He's like,
Good job.
He was like, we had such
I'm
a
horny
nice.
now. I channel it into
He
horniness.
has a boner now.
I am recreating that same video and I'm doing it better. Yep.
With his
He
mom.
just set the new standards. I'm thanking that man. I'm like, wow. You made me want to fish hook her. How about you, Sir Jimmy?
I prefer she get. Oh man, I prefer she gets. That's pretty bad.
What, fish hook?
Yeah, I just. Oh man, the mouth is just.
Yeah, I'd
that's
say
sacred.
fish hooked.
Yeah, I say fish hook.
Fish hook, just because like I would prefer, because it's just sex, right? And then the fish hook is just.
The fish hook is
It's
just
a
'cause they just wanna
disrespectful
see
act.
it.
Yeah, it's just disrespectful act. But if it's like, then it's like a disrespectful act and her face with
Yeah.
the. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Kind of hot.
No, both are hot, but
Yeah.
Both are hot if you were the other guy.
yeah.
All right, what would you rather have? Him in her mouth and her swallowing all of
Jimmy
it,
is like so horny right now. It's
Or-
crazy. He's so down bad.
Yeah.
or he's her and he's putting he's putting his
His
feet
foot on her head.
Oh,
on her
that's
face,
like the worst.
What was the first one again?
like her swallowing his.
The foot on the head is crazy.
It's
And
kind of
then
the
he rips
same
her
thing as the
eyelashes
fish
off.
hooking, and it's literally the same,
Rips
bro.
her eyelashes
It's the
off.
same. It's the same. It's the same. And my answer is it the same?
No, it's not the same.
Either way, you're blocked, bro.
No. I would rather her have like a pair of Timberlands on her forehead while she can. I would rather that
That's what
than
she
her
deserves.
swallowing. Honestly, yeah, that's what she deserves. I don't deserve to kiss that mouth that has consumed at great speeds. I would rather not want that.
I've never swallowed.
Nice.
Do you think that's the ultimate like I don't know, like just intimate like of a man, like a girl and a guy?
What? Swallowing?
Yeah, swallowing his kids.
I don't know. I just think it's so gross. Like I don't even do it.
Or like so gross or so disgusting or just so like
I think,
what,
yeah,
what
that's-
she's willing to do for this guy.
No, that's yeah. And to take it like a champ, I think the face and the swallowing.
Yeah.
With the fish hook and the head on the.
Oh yeah,
like
if
the
he was
whole
running a
thing.
train on her, and homie in the back was fish hooking one and had his foot on top of her head,
Whoa.
and then homie in the front was face and inside,
And they
and
recorded
then
it and make
and then
this
whipped it out
face.
midway, and then the rest, the other 50% of the nut just went on the face. I'm dead.
I'm horny.
I'm
horny.
It's pretty obvious.
I should call her and pitch this to her.
Be like, can we act this out?
Yeah, so I have this plan, right? Actually, I'm gonna just send you the podcast, babe.
Just watch it.
Oh no, I'm hard.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
PP
Yeah.
check.
You gotta take care of your boy, bro.
Oh man.
Hey,
Jimmy
well-
just giving me pitches, right? Yeah, we're supposed to end this podcast. We
Oh,
just
yeah.
went to it.
Hey, well, thank you guys for watching this week's podcast. I feel like we gotta end it off with a. I don't even know. This might be on Fan House. This conversation way too raunchy.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for watching. Please check out Kazumi on all platforms. Her YouTube channel is down below, and so is Gabe's. So yeah, tools, sis. Peace.
Peace.
Bad, you got that